We're rolling. Thank you so much for clicking on the Yacht Club podcast. This is the episode with Anthony. We're going to be talking about e-commerce, drop shipping, and a lot of money. So keep watching. Okay, so Anthony started out with a clothing brand and also drug dealing before he was arrested and then had to figure out how to make money on his own the right way because he couldn't get a job because of his criminal record. And so this one's going to be really interesting. First of all, I want to know, like, from your t-shirt business, how did that start? Like, from the drug dealing and the t-shirt business, now you have to learn to, like, kind of do everything the right way. Like, how did you teach yourself that?
Honestly, I just kind of like went with my gut. You know what I mean? Like, I already knew like I had people uprising like Little Pump, and then like I knew like YouTubers and like influencers, really just like big influencers. You know what I mean? And this was like back in 2016 when no one was doing like influencer marketing. Like it was still brand new. You know what I mean? So I just gave them all like I just sent them all clothes, and like I knew that people like to like jump on people's like wave and trend. Like they like to follow people. You know what I mean? So I just did that. I just kind of knew it was gonna work honestly, and then I made a website and yeah.
So you made T-shirts for like these artists?
No, so I made a clothing. It was a clothing brand. It was just like a brand, like a clothing brand, and then like I just gave them to the artists, and they wore it, and they tagged our Instagram, and then like people buy just because that's how people are. Like they like to like wear what other people are wearing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah.
So you sent it to these artists. Were you doing a lot of like influencer marketing? Because I know in 2016, so I got a little cousin who's like heavy on Instagram. He's like a crazy meme creator. So he has like a page that has like 4 million followers, and all he does is put memes up all day. But people will come to him with like clothing brands or like AliExpress items, and then they'll advertise on his page. And then eventually he got to the point to be like, wait, I can just do this for myself now too. So he just started throwing up his own sites, advertising for himself and making money that way. Did you do something similar to that motto?
Nah, I didn't use like meme pages or something like that. I'm talking about like, I actually use people with an influence, like people that like follow people. You know what I mean? Like for instance, Little Pump. Like he has a lot of like true fans that like really like him. Yeah. Like meme page is just a meme page.
Yeah.
Like, no offense, so it's just a meme page. You know what I mean? But like a person, like people like have an emotional attachment to that person. So like especially if they like them, they go on Instagram all day and they follow them or they like their pictures and like comment on their stuff all the time. When they're like, yeah, check out this clothing company or check out this brand or like even the item you have right there, bro. Yeah. Like, you throw that in there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people will just buy it just because, oh, that guy has it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you actually got like Little Pump and these guys to actually shout your brand out.
This is when they were upcoming though, like uprising. That's how you catch them.
Yeah.
You have to just have that eye too to know who's actually gonna come up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And as long as they just stick to what they're doing too, like every model is gonna come up once they stick to what they're doing. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
Or even influencers or rappers, all that stuff. As long as they're good too. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, they have a big influence in the market, dude. A big one.
Yeah.
Look at Kylie Jenner, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she's a big influencer. Look what she did.
100%.
Yeah.
So like, I know that you're heavy on Amazon, right? Like we were going on your story yesterday, and you're pretty much killing it. So like, can you give us a little bit of a background on what you're doing there? Are you finding stuff through like resellers, buddies? Are you doing AliExpress? Did you find like a niche and you're just like taking full advantage of it now? Or are you like looking at like 10 different avenues, 10 different products, 10 different categories, and you're just going like buck wild on each single one? Because to me, it's like you got to be doing something, and like you have to like strategically be searching for like multiple products to be able to do the type of revenue you're doing. Yeah.
So honestly, I haven't been doing Amazon that long. I've been doing Shopify the longest. I've been doing Shopify since 2016. But Amazon is just recent. That's literally probably all the stuff you're seeing is just like right now, dude.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Yeah, like I can show you right now. Like, man, it's crazy. I don't know. Like, I just honestly, I've been doing e-commerce for so long, right? So like the dropshipping model, this is what the Amazon is like the dropshipping model for Amazon. So I'm kind of taking the same thing with like Shopify. What I do with Shopify, and I just put it on Amazon, and it's like retail arbitrage. You know what I mean? So there's certain websites that like you just go and find the price for lower the item, and then you put it on Amazon, and then that's it.
Yeah.
And then you just have to know how to do the product research. So like I have a lot of items right now on Amazon just because like I know how to do it personally myself. So then I went and hired people because I already have a team that does everything else, like my manager, my social media, like the marketing, social media marketing, I do all that stuff. So I just like taught them that, And then like now they want to find the products for me. You know what I mean?
Got it.
So like I'm just having tons of products being uploaded. Like even right now, like right here, I have stuff being uploaded.
So you're using like third-party sites like Fiverr,
No.
Upwork, and stuff.
Okay, so yeah, I use Upwork,
Okay.
but that's like in the past. I already have my team now.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no reason for me to go get no
Got
people,
it. So
like,
you kind of like picked out who was working for you and
Yeah.
brought them on.
Now, how did you, since you mentioned you have an eye for when things are about to pop, how do you find these products? Like, how did you create this technique for now to teach other people to go find the products they're going to hit off? Like, what is that strategy?
Nah, honestly, I can't release that right now. That's the reason my course.
Okay.
Yeah, that's because like, come on, I just been doing it for like 7 days so far, and it's already over here, already hit 11K, dude.
So give us
That's
like
crazy.
the front, like the back of the book summary of what the course is.
Yeah.
So, and honestly, like, I just thought about doing the Amazon course just because like I hit it so easy, like not everybody can really. People usually say it takes 3, 4 months, 5 months.
Yeah.
Dude, this is a brand new store, like. Brand new store doesn't even have the like on my thing. It even says like just launched. Like usually it'll show like stars and ratings for people. Mine doesn't show none of that.
Yeah.
I'm still a newbie in the field and I'm still getting tons of sales.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, no one else is teaching me like that. So I don't even know how I'm even like I know how to put together, but I just don't even know what's all going to be in there. Everything that I know is going to be in there. Like there's no reason to hold back. I'll literally show you like step by step how to just make the store. Honestly, like there's no reason to hold it back. Like if someone wants to learn it, you know what I mean? Why not? Like it helped me out a lot. You know what I mean? Like. Now I can do that. Now I can do this for like other people. I can sell stores too. 'Cause I do it for Shopify as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like once I started doing this with Amazon, like I'm showing all like social proof that I'm really doing it. People will come to me for Amazon too and buy automated stores. So like I'll make them a store with my team as well, and then like I just sell them the store, and then we get profits after 3 months.
Okay, so yesterday, actually, I listed a Christmas tree on my eBay.
Yeah, that's where
The next day it sold, and then he was like, "They're gonna open it and see the Walmart box," and I was like, "They don't care. It's gonna be fine."
Yeah.
And yeah.
The only
I
reason I,
didn't
say
end up
that, the only reason I say that though is because with eBay or Amazon, contrary to Shopify, they have the ability to leave you negative feedback. So let's say you do get that douchebag that does open a box that says Walmart, and they go online and they're like, "What the hell? They screwed me over. I could have just went to Walmart."
Yeah.
That's the.
I can see that.
Yeah.
But it never happened.
I mean, I understand it, the likelihood of it happening, but like for like a $20 to $30 profit, is it worth taking that risk? I don't know.
Because you're not fronting anything, so whatever you're.
What do you think?
Honestly, like you have to know how to talk to the customer too. Like when that does happen, because people are like that. Trust me, like a lot of my high ticket stores, if something ever does go wrong, like what you're saying, like because people who spend a lot of money, like you gotta understand like their personality too, like
dude,
what
man,
they
I
actually.
get so much customer service.
Yeah. That with lower ticket, no offense, are you doing like lower ticket items or is it higher ticket?
No,
items?
so like so the electronics, the profit's like at least like 200 to 300.
Okay.
Okay, but
and
and so now me and her were like, I'm doing heavy with the headphones. Yeah. But so now we were talking about what you're talking about like 2 days ago, and we're like, let's just test out stuff. So she just like I went downstairs and went to sleep, and at night she's like, "Hey, I put this Christmas tree up. I found it on Walmart and it was selling on eBay for this much." And then I saw the text in the morning, and then literally like after I got out of the shower, she's like, "It's sold. It worked," And I was like, "Oh crap!" And then that's when I was just like, "Okay, but what if it says Walmart?" And then she did some research, and it actually doesn't even.
From like the tree supplier that purchased it from.
Walmart is kind of like an Amazon as well.
Yeah.
Like don't forget that. Like do you guys know Walmart? Is Walmart the same thing as
Yeah.
Amazon is like just the online version of Walmart. You know what I mean? It's just the e-commerce version of something that was already doing big, right?
Yeah.
So Walmart is always competing too. Like they're trying to be in a competition too with Amazon. But yeah, dude, no one really cares about all the box branding. I promise you, like no one. And then they do care. Just know how to talk to them. You know what I mean? Like, hey, dude, my bad. Like one is kind of like you have to do your due diligence. Like you should have went and researched first of all. Like, but like you don't have to be a dick about it. I just be like refund them. Who cares? If they want to complain. Like I'd rather keep my positive feedback and give you back 10, 15, 20 bucks. I don't really care about that, dude. That ain't nothing.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing, dude.
Yeah.
Just to keep your good feedback.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. The reviews make a huge
The
difference.
reviews,
Big
yeah.
difference.
Do you deal with a lot of customer service, or do you have someone else do it?
No, that's all hired, man. You gotta.
Yeah.
That's too much, man.
I can't
Customers
do
are
it.
crazy, dude. Like they're emailing you, like man. Even sometimes, like on the Chinese one, sometimes I'll put on there like it takes some time to get to your location, and it's like literally right there in red ink, like right when they go to the page, they see it. Like it's gonna take 5 to 8 days.
And they're still like, where?
Yeah, where is it? I'm like, and then like I have, but not me, but like I made a template for the people, so it's like you respond saying like, hey, like whatever their name is, and then you'd be like, on our website it states right here, like, you know, it's gonna take this long to get to you, and then like they'd be like, okay, whatever, and then I'd say, like, just talk to your customer, you know, don't leave them hanging though. That's
So you're setting up. You said you're setting up templates, so you're doing the operations, you're doing the hiring, you're doing all of this. Where did you learn all of this? Did you go to college?
Nah. Mentor, buddy.
So I went to college, right, for like 2 months, honestly, and like I'm not trying to sound like everybody like, oh, college dropout, but like because it just wasn't for me. Like I already had like my business going, but I wanted to see what college is about. You know, that's the one thing like that was cool with my mom. Like when I left high school, she wasn't like, oh, you have to go straight to college. See, when I talk to a lot of people, they're always like, yeah, man, my parents taking me straight to college, this and that, whatever. And I'm like, man, that's crazy. Because my mom already knew, like, I was making money for myself. I was doing the clothing brand. And then, too, I used to do, like, esports. I don't know if y'all know what esports is, like, competitive gaming. Yeah, I used to do competitive gaming. I used to play Call of Duty. So like, I was playing against, like, FaZe Clan and all that stuff, doing competitive gaming, like, getting bread from it, you know what I mean, from, like, competitions. Yeah, and, like, just live streaming, going on Twitch, all that stuff. So, like, my mom already knew, I guess, like, too, like, I was already gonna do some shit. So she really didn't care, but I learned from like just a whole bunch of, like I said, I invest in a lot of knowledge. Like you have to learn from everybody, like, cause you don't have to take everything from that person, right? Just take the good from it and apply it to your life. You know what I mean? So yeah, I read a lot of books. Ty Lopez is like the main guy that I do listen to all the time. Like, yeah, he's cool. I'm actually in his inner circle. Yeah, it was $15,000. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah.
Okay, so that's what you mean as an investing, like.
Yeah, like investing into a whole bunch, like it's investing into yourself, but that's investing into other people because you want to like get their knowledge, right? Like. They don't really like, let's be real, like, yeah, they want to see you succeed, but like, why should they help you? Yeah. Like, give them something that they want in return, and then they'll help you out. Like, you want them to help you out, so once you give them like an exchange, which is for right now money, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, see, that's like, I think I talked to you about it, or it might have been someone else, but it's like all these guys out there, like Ty Lopez, for example, there's so many people out there that actually make manuals, like what you're doing too, that actually just tell you what to do, cut and dry. But like, I feel like 8 out of 10 people are so skeptical to be like, this guy just wants my money, you know? I'm not going to do it. But it's like when it's just right there. Like you can literally invest into yourself, learn the course, and then you have all that knowledge. And it's sad that like so many people, there's like a very few people, you know, like someone like you who like went through struggles and you just like fuck it. Like I'm going to figure it out regardless of what it is. It sucks that there's like people that are like have gone to college and they're working in corporate. I fucking hate my job. I don't want to wake up every morning. I want to start a business. Yeah. So it's like it's sad that like people don't actually take advantage of it. Like even like Gary Vee, for example, this guy doesn't even put out courses. He just puts out free knowledge every day. He just tells you what to do. Like TikTok's popping, or get online and sell this. Go to eBay and find it on Amazon and flip it the other way around. And so it's just like there's so many people out there that give you this type of knowledge. And I think it's cool that like what's like Generation X and the millennials, like everyone is like picking up on this like so much quicker now than like the previous generations. And I feel like all those guys are like so envious because like I'm pretty sure you have a really financial free life. Like you can pretty much do whatever you want anytime you want, and there's your phone's just ringing, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. You're like, oh man, I can't take this anymore. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like the thing is like, is this all still new? You have to understand like, internet. One thing is new, right? The internet is really new. Like our parents and their parents before that, like they never really had internet. Dude, we have mobile devices in our hands. And the thing is, like, we're kind of like born into it. So like, it's a quote, man. I don't know who actually is quoted by, but like generations are born storage but die Epicurean or something like that. Like basically, like okay, like their parents will go and grind, get all this money, and then you're born into all this money, and it's like YOLO. Like we only live once. We all have that playing in our head. So like they really like, I don't know, like I don't know where I'm going, but like
used to living comfortably.
Yeah, they're so used to living comfortably, but then also too like the whole thing about learning your skills, like people are stuck in like this, like they're like in the cog in the machine too, like you understand too, like internet's new, so like we're so used to getting like taught in school, and then like going this traditional route that used to work and like used to make money, and like no one really wants to like, you understand, like we're all still like we're like breaking that fence, like horses, like I don't know, like you know how like horses get trained, but like so like like horses have like this weird thing in their mind that like they think they can only stay inside, that they can't like go break free. But once a horse breaks free, the owner has to sell it because it broke free. It can't stay there no more because like now the owner has a kid, and then like the kid's on the horse, and like the horse runs. That's a 5 top, like you know what I mean? Super. Yeah. So That's kind of how it is like for the humans like right now, like with the internet, like we're all seeing this internet, we're all getting like revealed this information because back to before, you understand, like all this information was stuck in the family. You know what I mean? Like the book that you guys should read, like Made in America by Sam Walton, the guy who made Walmart. I highly suggest you if you want to make a business to read the book. He like wrote the book for his kids, like his kids to like whenever they had kids, like for them to read to keep it in the family. And then now with internet, now with the mass producing of like products and stuff like that, they kind of now just sold it so everybody can get the game. You know what I mean? Yeah. And learning, but like no one's really taking advantage of it because like it's still like new to them. They're so used to just getting. You know what I mean? I don't know, dude. It's weird. Like people are weird.
While you were talking, it just sparked in me too. Like I've thought about this before, and we'll take a quick break in a second. The internet's so twisted because it's a free platform, right? Yeah, because then there's two types of people, right? There's going to be the type of person that just wants to go and consume what's going on, but then there's the type of person that's going to consume it and retain the knowledge and make something out of it.
Back in the day, like we used to do like the video advertising, like on the commercials, like on TV, and then the radio and like the billboards and stuff like that. But with the internet, dude, like it's like so laser focused too. Like you see with the commercial on TV, you gotta spend like $20,000-$30,000 for the first air, for the first trial, for the first test. That's a lot of money for a startup company. You know what I mean? With Facebook, that's $5 in the first ad you want to really test it out. Yeah. And you can actually laser focus this. Yeah. So like people also too have like they don't really understand marketing. They don't know how easy it is nowadays too to make money from it. Like it's kind of like a new thing to them, bro. You understand? Like they're not from this life. See, I wasn't from this either. I was in the beginning. I was skeptical of it too. Like don't forget, like I think we're all kind of like that until like it starts actually working for you or working for someone you know, or you talk to someone who's actually doing it, and they're like, okay, this shit's fucking real. And you gotta hop on this shit. But people just are asleep on it, dude, too. But that's good for us if you guys are doing it as well. Like it's good because you need people who don't do it because it gets saturated if everybody's doing it. Okay.
Retargeting ads. Do you do that? Do you work with Google AdWords? Do you do retargeting ads?
We have to do everything. This is recording now?
Yeah. So give me some insight on retargeting ads.
Okay. So with retargeting, you have to know how to set it up, right? It's all about their ad copy, and then too, like, man, everything's different. Like I said, like earlier. So like the Shopify, which is like mid-ticket stuff and all that cool, was also high ticket on there as well. But like the mid-ticket strategy, you have to do retargeting different. Like there's just different kind of products. Like you have to like know who's buying it, and you have to speak their language. You have to know like the price value on it. You have to know how to talk to them. Like there's no like we were talking about earlier, like why people buy. You know what I mean? Like so once you know all that and they didn't buy from it, I don't understand. Like someone added to cart, so they want to buy from you. But then too, like think about this as well. Like we're still like someone goes and likes our picture on Instagram, or someone texts us, or someone calls us. Or if like the microwave went off to go get the food or something, you're gonna leave the website. You're gonna be like, oh shit, gotta go, and then like do something else. So sometimes you just have to just do that too, to be like, hey, like you forgot about us, come back here, like come spend your money. You know?
Yeah.
No, you don't. Well, depends on the item, like how valuable the item is. You know, when it's a higher ticket, yeah, you want to call. But anything lower ticket, there's no reason to call, dude. Like there's retargeting with the Instagram platforms and Facebook and Google, and if you know how to get everywhere else, you have to know how to do it. There's also Snapchat. Depends on who you're targeting too, you know what I mean? But yeah, there's a lot of places. But retargeting is good. You have to retarget. If you don't retarget, you're missing out on a whole shit ton of like. There's a whole bunch of money that's waiting for you, dude. Like, really, yeah.
Do you like, since you have like all kind of target price ranges, why not like? Is there a reason why you do the mid-ticket items and the high-ticket items? Like, why not just stick to the ones that are higher ticket if you make more profit on them and they're selling more?
Money's money though, right? Like if I can make $100 from making a sale, I'm still gonna make it. Why not, right? Especially I know how to do the marketing, especially I know how to do everything, especially if I have a team already in place. Why not just utilize them, but like get to work, no offense, but like I'm paying them, you know what I mean? Like, no offense. Like get to work, and then like it's more work for them too, you know what I mean? They like it. So the more stores I make, all that stuff, it's more money for me, more money to invest in, like you're talking about earlier, like the Airbnb stuff, dude, that's really key, you know what I mean? And also to investing into new inventions, stuff like that, trying to make a new invention, trying to make something new. So you can also, one, you can keep it yourself and patent it, or just go and sell it to another bigger company.
Exactly.
Do whatever you
want to do. Goal. I'm on the Instagram page for this, I pick up all of this stuff from Gary Vee. He talks about like how powerful branding is, right? It's like if you want I want a Coke, but it doesn't necessarily mean I want a Coca-Cola. Like, you know, I want a soda at that point. It's that's how strong the brand is. So it's like literally if you can brand something to look so good, like if I get pictures of like a bunch of happy people on the beach, you know, and I don't even have to have the product in the picture, but the Instagram page gives you that vibe of like freedom, happiness, young people, you know, just that in itself, I feel like drives brand awareness, and you can make sales just off of the image. Yeah. So like back to that too, dude. Like branding is, I mean, I think it's key.
But how you guys were saying, whenever Richard, our friend, he lost his jewel, but it had the lampoon on it, and instead of saying I lost my jewel, he said I lost my lampoon. So now people are gonna start picking up on that and being like, instead of referring to their old branded products, now they're literally referring to this product as the brand name, which kind of just like Kleenex, like instead of saying I want a tissue, people say I need a Kleenex, and that's a brand. Oh, so you read a lot of books, you're self-taught in all of this, you've like done your own research. How do you like, what does your mentality have to be like at this, like what state does it have to be in for it to actually, like, what is your mental state like? Like, are you disciplined? Do you like wake up early? Do you do the whole thing?
He came in and I was like, hey, I don't know if you want water or we have drinks there too. He's like, I don't drink. You don't drink, right? Yeah. So from someone who is successful, you're young, like give us a rundown of what your life's like, your beliefs are, your regimen, your schedule, you know, like how hard you actually work too for your mental stability.
Yeah. Okay, well, the first thing to touch about, what about your friend that does like the drinks and stuff with his brand? Like the way I view it is either like your business is going forward or is going backwards, right? Because the more you don't work on it, someone else is gonna outwork you. Like if you don't do shit and you're just chilling, like, oh yeah, I'm making money, it's cool. I promise you, someone somewhere in your same niche about to like blow you out the water, right? So like that's one thing I tell him, like if you really care about his business, to keep like working on it, because he's gonna just get left behind, dude. It only lasts so long. Yeah. You know what I mean? So. Man, honestly, like, I don't really like just talking about this just because, like, I want people to be them. Like, do what, like, is best for them, right? Because, like, I heard all this, like, oh, what should I try? Try this, should I try that? But it's like, what is best for your, like, for your and your life? You know what I mean? Like, me, dude, like, I don't, it's just, like, I, like, work. I Uber Eats food to the house. Like, I just work. And then, like, my girl's like, come on, let's go to the park, let's run. And then, like, yeah, it's cool to go do, like, you know, go health and all that stuff. But, like, man, like I said, like, I feel like someone's just going to outwork me. You know what I mean? And like right now I'm trying to like really grind and really hustle, at least until I'm like 25.